So I have taken and upgraded my NAS, but why? I've upgraded it to true NAS, but for what reason? I've had my NAS for a very long time. It looks like this, and I needed to upgrade it for a while now. It's a great server, great NAS, great little home thing that I've set up roughly pretty cheaply because all the hard drives are pretty old at this point, and one of them I had to take out because of some stupid reason, which I don't really understand, but maybe somebody can let me know in the comments. It was saying this, and it was like, hey, it's gonna run slow if you have that running, so I decided to get rid of that hard drive. So yeah, but I have 10 terabytes of storage that I can use for all videos kind of like this one, to save and to upload and to have my photos for. But why did I upgrade to HexOS? Well, mostly because it's super simple for me to use, and it didn't take a long time to set up, but knowing me, it still has the normal TrueNAS thing, so if I need to take and install some extra stuff, I have the option to do that. I was already using TrueNAS before, but having that simple front end of HexOS is something I needed, because setting up things like this on TrueNAS, like the apps and the Docker containers and whatever. Look, I'm not a professional at any of this, but I feel like I'm not the normal person setting up something like this, but I'm also not the super know everything type. Oh, I know how to set up the IP address. I know how to set up the ports. I know how to do this, that. I don't know how to do any of that. I'm not gonna lie. I have no clue. That's not me. That's not me. I'm surprised I've gotten this far, but it works. The speed's pretty good. I'm able to edit off of it. I'm able to take videos like this, put it onto my server, and it worked. Now, why did I upgrade it? Because for some reason, before I had TrueNAS, I wasn't able to update TrueNAS at all. Maybe I'm just stupid on how to update TrueNAS, but couldn't update my TrueNAS. So I was like, what the heck? Couldn't install any apps, and I was like, well, I already have a lot of files on this, and I have no clue how to change the operating system or update the operating system or reinstall the operating system without deleting everything. So I waited until I bought a hard drive. I have a hard drive. I backed up everything, 8 terabyte hard drive. Only had to back up about like 4 terabytes of stuff, and took and reinstalled and did my TrueNAS and all that other stuff. Don't know why I couldn't update, but now I'm happy that it's updated to the latest version of TrueNAS, and I have a simple kind of version of like HexOS that I can use for like setting up certain things when they add the one-click application. I think there's only 2 applications that are one-click, and it works. It works great. It was super easy to set up. I was able to set up my imager, and it works. I'm able to see, look at all these thumbnail pictures and everything. So good, so cool, so clean. And I like the fact that I can have something like this set up. And before, I didn't have it set up. I was able to edit off my drive and everything, but it just wasn't set up to the point where I could do anything but access my files, which was okay at the time. But then I saw HexOS, and I was like, you know what? This is freaking awesome. Look at this. Okay, so this, my HexOS server, this is what the server looks like. I can see my CPU, I can see the RAM, the network card, so good. And then there's the TrueNAS side, which is this. So I can see all the normal TrueNAS stuff that I need to see, and if I need to do some complicated stuff, I can still just access the TrueNAS and use it and customize it and do whatever I need to do. But this is a great upgrade, great addition, great upgrade. The TrueNAS, I got my Hex server, 11 terabytes of space, expandable. This pool is expandable by adding drives. So I can add a drive, and I have one drive that can fail. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully none of my drives fail, and I don't want to have to deal with that. And I like how it gives me notifications. So even when I was taking and installing this, setting this up, had the server set up, it was on my desk, it looked terrible, it looked like this, and I was backing up files and everything, getting prepared to install my HexOS. And after everything was installed, I was like, okay, cool. I unplugged it and I was about to put it on my shelf back there. See, the server is, it's if I can point at it, it's right there. That's where the server is. And unplugged it, and I got a notification to my email telling me that, oh, your server's offline. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, imagine having to set that up myself. I'd have no clue. And also, it's something I built myself, something I don't gotta worry about, something that's, super, not simple, because I built it and it works and everything. I could have bought like a Ugreen NAS or something that's, very easy and simple to set up, but I don't got the money for that, okay? But I do have like lots of hard drives just kind of laying around, and I was like, oh, I could just put this all together and make a NAS. So I made a NAS. It has 10 gig and the speed's very good for editing. Most of the time I'm editing like 1080p, sometimes 4K stuff every now and then. But this thing, it just kind of works. I'm kind of very impressed by it. I might make some more like HexOS/TrueNAS videos, but I'm not an expert at it, so you might not really see all that much. We'll just stick to what we know, which is making some tech videos, okay? But just kind of like a little update on what I got going on for the storage situation, and maybe just if you guys are out there have any questions, or have any simple questions, because I'm not like a genius at any of this, I'm not gonna lie. But if you have any questions on like how I set up some of these things, I set up tail scale, so I'm able to actually access photos. I'm able to actually access my photos without even having to connect to the internet. I'm not connected to the internet right now, and you can see, not connected to the internet, connected to 5G. I can see my photos. I can see all my photos. So if I take a photo, take a little video of something, and back it up, it'll automatically just back up to the server. Once I come down to edit, make a thumbnail, do this, do that, it's just already on there. It's just on there, ready to go. And that's kind of something I've always wanted. Now I know there are probably better servers out there, which maybe one day I'll get to review. But currently right now, this is what I got going on. I got some HexOS stuff, and it just kind of works. Now, there are more applications that I could install. There are tons of like all these other applications and stuff. There are backup applications, some gaming stuff on my little server I got going on here. And hopefully, it'll spark up some conversation in the comments down below about, some applications that I can have set up. Let me know some good ones. If you server people are out there and you're watching this video, hi. Am I one of you now? Maybe, possibly. But hey, without further ado, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching this video. If you did watch this entire video, consider hitting subscribe. We got more videos coming on the Roadcaster. Maybe I can give you a little sneak peek on, where is it? Boom. We have a little setup here for our Roadcaster here, and boom, look at it. It's already dusty. It's already been getting to work. I'm recording on the Roadcaster right now, so I have a video I'm trying to make on like how I set up my Roadcaster and stuff like that. So if you are all interested in that, consider subscribing. And without further ado, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye.